You made us bring it up here. It's going on the table.
Yeah, very dirty.
Oh, here we go.
I had to.
Got enough width?
Oh, wow, look at that scale detail.
Barely got enough width. How's it look under there, Rob?
Nice scale.
Like those rivets?
Nice scale detail.
How those rivets under there? Come on out from under there.
All right, start thinking about the photo caption of for next year's dinner. Hey, that wheel is just barely.
Yeah, it's just barely.
That's all right. We're okay. It's okay. We're okay. It's okay. So we don't play.
Let's go to our taxi.
Like dance around.
Doing a nose in.
Well, it's a model of the Memphis Belle. If anybody hadn't seen that, seen the nose art that Adam hand painted on there. Ordered as pretty much a banged up. Ordered as pretty much a wreck.
Crashed on a guy's first
I
plane.
should have told you it was there, maybe.
It wasn't even a flight. It was apparently a high-speed taxi test gone bad. Don't try that. Just take off.
Just take off. If you're gonna fly, you're gonna bring it there.
It was there for a week.
We got a good deal on it.
At the Reading Air Show. They had a
several months D24 deep detailed and painted,
and it had all electric motor.
Since we brought it in, we've had 6 flights on it. The first one very scary. Turned out to be tailhead. How many pounds tailhead?
Yeah, you had mentioned.
It's got 4 pounds in the nose now, and it needs another. Another pound to land the nose, yeah, to make it really right.
Where did you put it?
There's a fake floor, and I made a fake floor and put it in there initially. Then I took it out, and since the fuselage already has curve, I just put 2 small walls in there and filled the difference with. Well, when you buy a die weights now, they're not solid anymore. They're like bags of lead shot. So you just pour it in there, mix it with epoxy, you know, and it all settles down. What's that? Buy a lead dude.
After the first flight, though, we put some weight in the nose and got another test flight on it. Worked well. Brought it down to Delaware.
Speaking of
ADSKS
volunteers,
video.
had
Had a couple flights in Delaware. Brought it back to town. Had a couple more flights. Six flights.
Other than electric.
Canadian.
Dead stick landings.
Absolutely.
Didn't really.
Tipped us a plane.
Not all 4, just one. Just had to be aware of it so that I didn't try to go around. I did not want to try to power up.
No, it wasn't happy that day. Idle too low or something.
Had a wheel failure in Delaware. Landed in one of the wheels split in half.
It's on YouTube.
But it was actually really cool because the one side dipped down and the props just hit the ground and threw enough dirt up
They
to
clouded dust.
really scale.
The picture, there's a fellow that put a slideshow on of Warbirds over Delaware. They used that for one of the pictures. And you'd swear the next frame would be a major wreck. We walked up to the plane and there's nothing wrong. It's dirty. Got a little dirt on the plane.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It weighs 55 pounds.
Yeah.
And
Don't worry, we talked to Dave about it.
If you want to know the real weight, it's probably more like.
That's helium.
But
What's that?
So it's helium.
Yeah.
It
Filled with ping pong balls.
has 4 G26s on board, and it did fine with the 4 G26s. No problem with the power. A couple of times we had an engine run rich or something, and I did notice that a little bit, but it didn't slow me down from, or it didn't stop me from doing any flybys, any climb outs, anything like that. It was still enough power. But when they're all running up to their full RPM, there's plenty of power. And lands beautifully. I won't say like a trainer because it doesn't land like a trainer, but for a big warbird at this weight, it lands very well. Better than my P40, better than my large P40. Slows down with the big 4, with the 4 big props, flying through the air.
I live on a main street, and when we went to do the fuel duration test, filled it up, tied it to the fence, right there in my driveway. People were driving by and almost rear-ending cars and stuff. Some guy on a motorcycle almost hit a car right in front of us. Everybody said, "What the?" Yeah, it freaked a bunch of people out. People were slowing down and looking at it. One was great. People knew what they were looking at. You know, a lot of people remember what this plane is.
If you wonder why tonight the wings are drooping, the outboard wings, we forgot the tubes, the wing tubes. So it's not really supported on the outboard,
Which is a design flaw anyway.
Yeah.
We're addressing that this year.
That was the only issue we have had with this airplane. The outboard wings have some flex, and in the videos that we reviewed of it flying, you can actually see that flex while it's flying.
You can see it do that.
You can see those outboard panels moving around.
They move up and down about this much.
Which I can feel on it controls a little bit, but not enough to
No,
be
it's not scary.
concern.
No, it's not scary.
And unfortunately, Bob hasn't had a chance to fly it yet, but this year...
This year's my turn.
This year he's definitely going to fly it.
You take off. You take
I'll
it
land
off. You'll land it too. And eventually we're going to put Tom Hunt, Knee Fair Tom Hunt made us very, very nice 500-pound bombs for it, perfectly scaled. So one of these days I'm going to make a bomb release mechanism so when the doors open, which they do open with a servo, bombs away. Should be pretty much fun.
That's it. Any
Pretty
Nice job,
much
guys.
it. More than last year.
Well, I know you got one. Tires.
Hey, while we're waiting for them to bring it back, real quick, Dave's Major has a request. If anybody has for sale an OS 120 Serpent